Yo, what people, what you saying, I tell you what, today in the UK apparently is the hottest day of the year. The sun came out and everybody is so bubbly. I can see everybody on the streets, man. Everybody's so happy. They got smiles on their faces, and I can see people's body languages, man. Everybody's so bubbly. You know what happens when the sun comes out? It brings something. There's a little something that it brings to people's, man. And yo, man, I'm happy too, man. That's the reason why I got my shades, and that's why I got a big smile on my face, because it's a beautiful day. The sun don't come out that much in the UK. Then when it does, everybody is absolutely buzzing. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I just thought, you know what, it's a beautiful day, so let me just a quick little video, and motivational video, and I'm gonna make it really quick. And for anybody that do not know this, I make videos and I try to make motivational videos, and I try to kind of like encourage, motivate, and enlighten people. I never claim to be a teacher or an expert or an authority of anything that I say on any of these videos. These are just my opinions. But if it's kind of like, if it's gonna motivate, inspire, and help somebody else out there, do you know what? That's a job well done for me. But hey, you don't have to listen to me. You don't have to follow what I say, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, the video, the topic of this video, ladies and gentlemen, is called Be You, Do You, and Always Be Yourself. Do not try to be somebody whom you're not. Most of the time, a lot of us, we are guilty of living a life that we are not. We live a pretended life where we try to kind of like please other people and make other people happy. We try to conform to this little clique of group of friends. We try to conform to this little friendship thing because we want to be accepted. But what I'm trying to say to you today is that you don't have to do that. What you have to do, because life is way too short. You do not know what's going to happen to you tomorrow. You do not know what's going to happen to you next week, next month, next year. Life, you can just wake up tomorrow, drop dead, cold. So why would you want to live a life of pretenders? Why can't you live your best version, your best of life? So what I'm trying to say to you today, always be you. And if people can't accept your personality, if people can't accept your character, if people can't accept your traits, do you know what I will do? And do you know what I would suggest you do? Tell them to do one. Life is way too short. Be yourself. And if people can't accept whom you are, they are not supposed to be crossing paths with your path. They are not supposed to be anywhere near your vicinity. They are not supposed to be anywhere near your environment. They are not meant for you. People should just accept you of whom you are. We all have got dreams. We all have got hobbies. We all have got things that we like doing. And you have to do them. And people should just accept you of what you do and whom you are. It's very stressful and distressful trying to please everybody. You cannot make everybody happy. There's so many people. There's about 7.5 billion people on this planet Earth. How are you going to try to please every single person? You cannot. It's impossible. It's impractical. But what you can do is always live your best life. Do what you feel like doing. Do what you feel like. Talk the way you want to talk. Walk the way you want to talk. Live the way you want to live. Do not change anything for nobody. As long as you make yourself happy, and as long as you do not cause no harm to other people, you are living your life and you are doing what you like. People should just accept you of whom you are. If anybody comes to you and tell you, I do not like you because of what you do, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you live, do you know what? Tell them, do one. They are not your friends. They are not your mates. People should just accept you of whom you are. Even if you live a wild life, if you are that kind of like an eccentric kind of person, even if they call you crazy, they call you mental, they call you all kind of different names, it does not matter. Be you and do you. Do not change for nobody at all. Live your life. Do everything that you've always wanted to do in life. Life, like I say, life is way too short. Ladies and gentlemen, life is way too short. We live on a very limited life. Why would you wanna try to please somebody else? We all have got, put it this way, we all have been conditioned to live a certain way. If anybody who is a parent, anybody who's got children, they will tell you this: children always live their best life. Children never worry about anything else. I've got a son, and if you ever seen my son do not care about what anybody's thinking. My son does not even care what if anybody's looking. He does what he wants. He's always him. He can even dance on the middle of the streets. He can be singing. He can be doing whatever. So we have to learn a lot from children. And every single person who is a parent can relate to what I'm saying today. Be like children. Be free. Why would you want to inhibit yourself simply because of other people's views and opinions? Why would you want to put yourself in a little box, in a little closet, just because other people are watching or what other people are going to say about you? Do not care about their opinions. Do not care about their views. Like I said, as long as you are not causing no harm, no hurt to nobody, as long as you're living your life and you're doing you, ladies and gentlemen, that's what life is all about. Follow your dreams, follow your heart, follow your goals. As long as it makes you happy. You can't make everybody happy. You can't please everybody. If people can't stand your character, your personality, they are not meant to be crossing paths with you. They are not meant to be near your vicinity. They are not meant to be anywhere near you. Unless and until they come to the realization that you are you. They're going to have to accept whom you are. And this goes to a whole different spectrum. Even if you are in a relationship, do not try to please your partner and by being somebody else. Do not try to do that, because by doing that you are living a fake life. Your partner is supposed to accept you of whom you are. Everything, all your good, bad habits, whatever it is, they are just supposed to accept you of whom you are. Your hobbies, your dreams, your goals and everything, they are supposed to just follow you. You cannot try to please. Do you know how distressful and stressful it is? You can't maintain a lie, because if you are living a lie, that means every single day when you wake up, you have to maintain that lie, and you have to keep that consistency. You can't be somebody else today and be a different person tomorrow. It's stressful. That's why a lot of people get stressed, because they try to maintain a false identity. They try to maintain a lie. They try to maintain a lie that they are living. You can't please everybody, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the core message that I'm saying today. Live your life. Life is way too short. You never know what's going to happen to you tomorrow. You never know what's going to happen to you next week. You never know what's going to happen to you next month, next year. Today might be your last day. Today might be your last day still breathing. Tomorrow you might not wake up still breathing. So why would you want to waste your time and waste your life pretending to be whom you're not? People should just accept you of whom you are. People should just accept all of your traits, your character, your personality, your hobbies, your goals, your ambitions, every single thing about you. And if they can't stand you, if they can't stand your persona, if they can't stand everything that you do, they are not meant to be anywhere near you. So this is the core message I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, today. And I didn't even think it through about this topic, but you know what, I was just feeling bubbly, and I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna share with other people, because sometimes you get inspired out of nowhere. And I just thought, you know what, let me share this message to you. It might help somebody out there, because there's a lot of people that are living, I know that for a fact, there's a lot of people that are living a lie. There are a lot of people that are living a life where they're trying to please other people. When you're living your life, when you are doing you, you live at your best potential. When you are doing you, you do exactly what you want to do. Like I said, learn from children. Children never inhibit themselves. Children always express their emotions. They express how they are feeling. Children never care, never worry who is watching, who is listening. They do not care about none of that. Children always live their lives. So be like children. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say to you. Be like children. Because most of the time, remember them days when you were born. If you can kind of like think back how you was when you was born, when you was a little child, did you care what people think? Did you ever care what people are saying? You used to be a free spirit, a free bird. You used to live your best life. But the older we get conditioned. We are told, oh, don't do this, or don't be like that, or do you know what are people going to say about you? What are people going to think about you? And we grew up with this kind of mentality. But that philosophy, we're living a lie. That's why a lot of people are so stressed and distressed, because they can't be whom they are. For those people who are in a relationship, they probably can relate to this. If you ever find a partner who accepts you of whom you are, that's true love. In my books, that's true love. If somebody accepts the whole of you, every single thing about you, all of your personality, your character, all of your hobbies, your goals, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you live, the way you do things, man. People, if somebody likes you of whom you are, for me, that's true love. Because you're not pretending. You're not trying to put on this false identity just to make somebody happy. Like I said, you're going to have to keep maintaining that lie. You're going to have to keep on maintaining that false identity. Man, that's stressful. That is really, really stressful. And why would you want to put yourself through all of that? Why would you want to do that? Life is way too short, ladies and gentlemen. Be you. Be whoever you want to be. Be whatever you want to do. Do not care what people are saying. Do not care what people are thinking. Be oblivious to everybody else. Like I said, as long as you're not harming nobody, you're not causing hurt to nobody, you're not inflicting harm to nobody, you are living your life. You are being yourself. Man, that's what life is all about. So, ladies and gentlemen, quick summary of this video. Always be yourself. Live the best version of yourself every single time. Accomplish all your goals, all of your dreams. Do not care what other people are saying. Do not care what other people are thinking. And if your so-called friends can't accept you of whom you are, of the things that you do, they are not meant to be with you. They are not meant to be anywhere near your vicinity, near your environment. Check him. Tell him to do one. Tell them to do one, because they are not your mates. A real friend, a true friend, will accept you of who you are. See, my philosophy, this is me personally, is this: what you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. If you do not like what you're seeing, it's your problem. It's not my problem. If you do not like the way I talk, the way I walk, the way I live my life, the way I roll, the way I do things, then, hey, brethren, do one, bruv. Do one, bruv. You know what I'm saying? You get me, bruv. Do one. You don't meant to be anywhere near me. So, I'd rather live my life just by myself, but at least I'm making myself happy. I'd rather live my life even with like 1 or 2 friends, but I know that they're genuine. But I can't be living my life trying to please every single other person just because I want to be popular, just because I want a lot of people to accept me. No, I can't be doing that, because that's stressful, man, and that's living a lie. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's my core message to you today. I'm happy today. It's a beautiful day. Everybody's happy. Everybody's lovely. Everybody's bubbly. So, you know what? A beautiful day like this, why would you want to be whom you're not? Why would you want to live a life that you're not? Why would you want to put on this false identity? Why would you want to put on a mask? When you're putting on a mask, you can't see things properly. You can't be yourself. And people can't tell who you are. Because the other thing is, when you're living a lie, you're gonna have to maintain it with every single person you're gonna come across with. And that's very stressful. And why would you want to put yourself through all of that? You don't deserve to do that. Okay? So be you, do you, live your life, do whatever you want. We aren't born to be prisons. We aren't born to be slaves. We are born to be free. Be a free spirit. And for everybody who is a parent, learn a lot from your children. Just watch. Next time, just watch how your children roll. Just watch how your children do things. Your children are always free. They do what they want. They never inhibit themselves. They express their emotions. They do whatever they want. They can just bust a move out of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? Or they can just sing out of nowhere. That's life. That's life. That's the definition of life. So do not try to be somebody whom you're not. It's stressful. It's pointless. Tomorrow, nobody is psychic. Nobody knows when is their last day. Nobody knows when is their last breath. Tomorrow, I might not be here tomorrow, but do you know what? You're going to remember me of whom I was, because I never pretended to be anybody whom I'm not. I might not be here tomorrow, but you're going to be like, yo, Mason, Taps, Tapua, I know him. He was this, he was that, he was that. Because I never pretended to be whom I'm not. But if you are putting on this false identity, these false masks, man, people can't recognize you. People ain't gonna know whom you are. People won't even remember whom you are, because you put on these different personas, different characters, different identities, so people can't remember whom you are. It's imperative, ladies and gentlemen, to be whom you are. If people can't accept you, like I said, you can't make everybody happy. They are not your mates. They can do well. There's a lot of people who can accept you. If one person can't accept you, let him move. Let her move. There's somebody else who's going to accept you of whom you are. Everything about you. The way you talk, the way you dress, the way you do things. As long as it makes you happy. Because we all have got souls. Please your soul. Please yourself. Don't wait for other people to come and please you. And don't wait for other people to tell you, do this, do that for you to be happy. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you have satisfaction in life. Life is all about self-fulfillment. If your life has got no fulfillment because you are living a lie, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to put yourself through all of that? It's pointless, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the core message I'm trying to say today. If it's going to help somebody out there, you know what? That's like I always said, I do not care. These videos, I never do them for views. I never do them to get popularity. I don't care about fame. I don't care who watches any of these videos. But as long as, if I'm going to make that single person who's always been desperate to hear this message, that makes me happy, man. Do you, ladies and gentlemen, take this message from today. If you're going to take a message today from me, be you, do everything that you like, be whoever you like, do whatever you've always wanted to do. Don't stop to achieve your dreams. Don't stop to do all of your hobbies just because you don't know what other people are going to think about you. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? We've all, since we were young, we all have been conditioned to see and to watch what other people's opinions about us. We all have been conditioned to please the external world. That's where stress and distress comes from. That's why a lot of people, they are living their life, but they're not happy because they are living a life, a false life. They are putting on this false identity, and this false identity is hard to maintain because every single day you wake up, you're going to have to think about who you was the day before, who you was last week, who you was last month, who you was last year. But you can't keep on doing that, man. Wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I'm gonna live my best life. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna do what I like. I'm gonna do what I've always wanted to do. I'm gonna achieve all my goals. I'm gonna achieve all my hobbies. Today, this is what I'm gonna do. If I feel like busting a move, if I feel like dancing, if I feel like singing, feel like rapping, if I feel like whatever I wanna do, yo, world is your oyster. So this is my message to you, ladies and gentlemen. So please remember that it's a beautiful day. Everybody's happy. Everybody's bubbly here in the UK. Hottest day of the year. So you know what? Be happy, man. And remember what I told you. Be you, do you, live your best life, and do not care what anybody thinks. Okay, respect. Your boy Maxine, and it's a motivational video. All right, respect.